What up, though? Welcome back to another edition of Drip. It's your boy Studio Poe. Make sure you have your L. Go ahead and light that now. As always, Sessions with Poe. And today's topic is, are you listening? Are you listening? That's the topic for today. Are you listening? So go ahead, get your L lit. Take your first puff. We're going to get straight to it. Question number 1. How often have you had a conversation in which you were only in it to hear what the other person had to say? How often have you came to somebody, with no intentions on talking about you? You just went, just to go see what they had going on, just to listen. You had no intentions on bringing up what you got going on in your life or in your mind. How many times do you do that? How often? Or, you just dare to listen. You just dare to be there for that person. You don't want to bring up nothing that got to do with you. You just dare to listen. How often do you go to people and just listen? Without saying a word, just listen. Just give them some comfort. You know what I mean? Not even no advice, just some comfort. Don't tell them what you think. Just be there. How many times have you just been there for somebody with no hidden agenda, no intentions of anything else except to listen and to be there? How many times have you done that? I personally do that a lot. I do it often, and I kind of get a kick out of it. You know what I mean? Because it helps me understand people even more. So I love to just listen. I don't talk about myself often, so I love to listen to other people. So how often do you do that? How often do you go to other people and just listen? You know what I mean? Think about it. Question number 2. Are you listening to your family and friends? Are you listening to your family and friends? They're trying to tell you something. Trust me. People always got something to say. But are you listening? Are you listening to what they're saying to you? What they're trying to get across over to you? Your family. That's your moms, your grandparents, your father, your siblings, aunties, uncles, nephews, nieces. Are you listening to what they're saying? They have something to say too. They have a voice as well. Are you listening to your friends? You know what I mean? Your friends got a lot to say. Are you listening to them? Everything may not be what you want to hear, or everything may not be true in facts. That don't mean you don't listen. Are you listening to these people, your family and your friends? I listen. Know that. I listen 4 times as much as I speak. Know that. So are you listening to your family and your friends? They are trying to tell you something. Pay attention. Question number 3. Are you listening to the crickets? Are you listening to the crickets? Silence. Quiet. Is it quiet? How often do you sit in silence? Or you could just hear the cricket singing to you? How often? TV turned off, no music playing, just crickets. How often do you listen to the crickets? Sit in silence. I love to listen to the crickets. I love it. That's my mind is at its fullest speed, in silence. I'm thinking so much. So are you listening to the crickets? How often do you sit in silence and just, and just be there? Clear of all the bull, no TV, no radio, no music, no computer, just silence, just you, listening. How often? I love it. I do it a lot. And it's healthy. It's good for your soul and your mind and for thinking. All right. Question number 4. Are you listening to your body? Are you listening to your body? Is your body tired? Or is it full of energy? You know, you ready to do something. It's energized, ready for you to get out and be productive. Are you listening to your body? Is bones cracking? You know, when you do certain turns or you bend some way and you hear a pop, are you listening? Your body trying to tell you something. For sure, your body is trying to tell you something. Are you listening to your body? You know, when you stretch, is it popping and cracking? You need to stretch more. You need to exercise. You know, do you get pains in your chest, your side? You know what I mean? Your legs. You feeling pain. You need rest. You need water. Are you listening to your body? It's trying to tell you something. Listen to your body. Because I'm listening to my body. I've been exercising a little more because I've been feeling pains. You know what I mean? Pains from, you know, at work, my back hit me. So I've been, working on my back. I'm listening to my body. It's trying to tell me something. So I'm trying to, take the initiative to correct whatever it's saying. You know, any alerts it's giving me. And my body wakes me up early. It say, get up. I'm up with the sun up. Get up, boy. And get out here and do something with yourself. That's my body tell me early in the morning. As soon as the sun come up, I'm up. What is your body telling you? Are you still laying in the bed when the sun come up? Is it telling you, dog, we gonna be lazy right now? Like, what is your body telling you? Is it healthy, energized, ready to be mobile? Or is it feeling lazy, lack of energy, lack of nutrients, lack of exercise? Are you listening to your body? It speaks volumes. Listen to your body. Question number 5. Are you listening to your heart? Are you listening to your heart? What is your heart trying to tell you? What is your heart trying to tell you? You got some regrets you need to go clean up. You know, you said some things you want to go clean that up. Is your heart trying to tell you, you know you love that person, you shouldn't have said that. Go ahead and tell them you didn't mean to say that, or you should have kept your mouth closed. What is your heart trying to tell you to do? Is your heart trying to tell you to go, ask one of your friends out? You've been liking that person for a while, female or male. You've been liking that person. Y'all been cool. You've been stuck in the friend zone. What your heart trying to tell you? That you really love that person and you want to be with that person? You should just go ahead and ask them out. Listen to your heart. What your heart trying to tell you? I will be honest. I don't listen to my heart all the time, and it causes a lot of pain. My heart has been aching. It has went through some things because I don't listen. I haven't listened to my heart as much as I listen to my mind and my body, and as I listen to my family and friends. I listen to all of those other things more than my heart. There's a person I love and I wish we could be together, but I didn't listen to my heart. So what are you doing? Are you listening to your heart? It's trying to tell you something. My heart was trying to tell me something. Like, you had a good one. You let that slip right through. Are you listening to your heart? Question number 6. Are you listening to what God, I ain't gonna say just God, are you listening to what your God is trying to tell you? Everybody worship different things. That's fine. It's fine with me. So are you listening to what your God is trying to tell you? Are you listening? He trying to tell you something. You have a destiny. You have a purpose. You have a plan. You have talents. You know what I mean? You have things that you really like. You feel me? And that's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that you're attracted to certain things, certain people. You know what I mean? What is your God trying to tell you? What is he trying? Are you listening? There's a divine order in your life. All these things that's happening to you are not coincidences. What is your God trying to tell you? Are you going in the flow of what your God is trying to tell you, or are you going against the grain, feeling a lot of turbulence because you're not listening to what your God is trying to tell you? You're not listening. So I've opened my ears to my Lord. I've opened my ears, and I'm on His path. You know what I mean? This is a testament of His, of me listening to Him, speaking to you guys right now. That lets you know I'm speaking. I'm actually listening to my Lord. So, are you listening to what your God is trying to tell you? What do you like? What should you be doing? Because He feel like you should be doing that. So, are you listening? God is the Almighty. He should have the last word. Should have the last word. And my last one is not a question. Number 7, stop talking and listen. Just that simple. Stop talking and listen. All people do is talk. All people want to do is talk about themselves. Talk about what they got going on, their problems, the good things, what happened today in their life, what they seen, what they heard, Just stop talking. Stop talking and listen. Are you listening? That's all I'm asking you. Y'all have a good day, man. I love each and every one of y'all. It's your boy Studio Poe. You ain't heard of him yet? I'll holler.